Back to another episode of an installment I haven't done in a while, honestly, to the Somewhat Late Show. Anyway, today this is gonna be a different type of episode, and whereas this is actually going to be a story. I mean, it's not really that important. It's just one, I'm bored, and two, I don't know. I really don't. This one's a bit of a long one, so bear with me. Now I'm going to change the names up a bit, just because, well, this actually happened, and I don't want to. I don't want to okay. And I don't want to dox anybody because we were kids at the time. So there was John, which was the antagonist in this situation. There was me. I mean, my name. Anyway, well, I'm just gonna get on with the story. So, one day I was just kind of hanging out and, bored when I receive a knock at my front door. And then I received a knock at my front door, and I'll be right back. Anyway, I receive a knock at my front door, and it's from my buddy Sam. Again, his name's not actually Sam. Just doing it so it's private. So his name stays private. Anyway, so Sam what you're gonna understand is I live in a cul-de-sac, right? So I'm about like that. So Sam lives here. I live all the way at the edge of the cul-de-sac. Anyway, so him and I live about a mile apart, right? And Sam tells me that apparently I pissed on his house. Like John told him that I pissed on his house. Now, what you gotta understand is John and I didn't really like each other. John and I didn't really like each other. And I didn't like John, he didn't like me. And oh my god, so I was thinking to myself when Sam told me this, why do I feel like John would be lying? Because John lived like a house between each of us. Like, here's my house, here's a house, here's John's house, here's a house, here's Sam's house. And in between also, actually, I'd like to point out that so my house, John's house, Sam's house, here's a house, and then here's Kyle's house. Now, Kyle and I were pretty chill. I mean, he kind of knew what happened. He already saw that. He actually saw John pissing on Sam's house, which is stupid, but oh well. Anyway, so he sees that, and I mean, Kyle and I were chilling at my place anyway, so he basically told Sam, he's like, dude, I witnessed the whole thing, like, John was the one who pissed on your house, not Jake. And I'm like, I mean, and I told Sam, I was like, look, John was a piece of shit. Like, this actually seems like something he would do. He would actually lie and be like, yeah, this, he pissed on his house. And John's like, or not John, and Sam's just like, well, I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. Alright, well, sorry for bothering you. I was like, no, I mean, you didn't bother me. If you want to come in and hang out, like, we're just chilling. We got nothing better to do. Kyle's like, yeah, dude, come on in. And so we just ended up hanging out, and sorry it took me 7 minutes to tell the fucking story. Alright guys, that's good for this video. Like, subscribe, Junior, subscribe.